David Toborowsky's new chapter, Life in Thailand, Family Growth, and His Ties to Arizona. 90-Day Fiancé favorite David Toborowsky is stepping into an exciting new phase of life with his wife, Suwan. After years of capturing hearts with their heartwarming love story and humorous moments on reality TV, the couple is now embracing parenthood, international living, and new goals for the future. From their recent relocation to Thailand to the arrival of their baby daughter, David and Annie have been busy building the next chapter of their life together. While fans have been keeping a close eye on their journey, a recent update from David has sparked new questions. Is he planning to sell his Arizona home and settle permanently in Thailand? David set the record straight during a short visit back to the United States, giving fans a glimpse into what lies ahead for him and his family. David and Annie's story, a journey that crossed continents. David and Annie first met in Thailand years ago, and their whirlwind romance quickly became one of the most memorable on 90-Day Fiancé. Despite challenges along the way, ranging from financial difficulties to adjusting to cultural differences, the couple remained committed to each other. They eventually married and began their life together in the United States, settling in Arizona. Over the years, David and Annie have become one of the franchise's most beloved couples, known for their candid humor, deep bond, and genuine affection for each other. They've appeared in several spin-offs, including 90-Day Fiancé, Pillow Talk, where their commentary and playful banter won over even more fans. Deciding to expand their family. Although David and Annie initially expressed that they were not planning to have children, their perspectives evolved over time. By 2024, the couple had decided to pursue parenthood, and they opted for in vitro fertilization, IVF, to help make their dream a reality. In July 2024, they announced that Annie was pregnant, much to the joy of fans who had followed their journey for years. Rather than give birth in the United States, David and Annie made the intentional decision to welcome their baby in Thailand. This choice reflected their strong connection to Annie's homeland and their desire to have their daughter embrace both of their cultural heritages. On March 11, 2025, David and Annie celebrated the birth of their daughter, Minthira, in Thailand. Just a month later, the baby received American citizenship, ensuring she would have access to both cultures and opportunities in the years to come. A temporary return to the U.S. Though David has been living in Thailand with Annie and baby Minthira, he recently made a short 2-week trip back to the United States. Fans grew curious when David posted a photo of himself on Instagram during the visit. In the image, he was seen wearing a black hoodie as a tribute to a musical artist, sharing that he had come across the hoodie while cleaning out the house. This sparked speculation among followers that David might be preparing to sell his Arizona home. Given that he and Annie had moved to Thailand several months earlier, some believed the couple might be planning to make the move permanent. However, David addressed the speculation directly in the comments section of his post. When a fan asked, "Are you selling your Arizona house?" David replied simply, "No." Why David is holding on to his Arizona home? David's response made it clear. He isn't ready to give up his American home just yet. While he and Annie are loving their life in Thailand, they're also keeping their options open for the future. Maintaining their Arizona property gives them the flexibility to return to the U.S. if circumstances change. There are several practical reasons why David may want to keep a base in the United States. For one, holding on to a home in Arizona allows the couple to return periodically without the hassle of securing housing. As American citizens, David and baby Minthira may need easy access to healthcare, government services, and work opportunities that are more readily available in the U.S. Furthermore, keeping their Arizona property could also be a wise financial decision. Real estate in many parts of the U.S., including Arizona, has seen consistent growth in value. By holding on to their home, David is ensuring he has a valuable asset that could serve as both a residence and a long-term investment. What his short trip likely meant. David's 2-week trip to the U.S. likely served multiple purposes. Beyond simply checking on the house, he may have had maintenance to handle after being abroad for several months. Properties need occasional upkeep, especially if the owners are living overseas for an extended period. Even something as simple as lawn care, system checks, or coordinating with property managers could have required David's presence. There's also the possibility that David's visit was related to business. Over the years, he and Annie have become successful entrepreneurs. From launching a Thai cooking business to promoting digital content and collaborations, the couple has built a brand that spans continents. David may have had stateside meetings or partnerships to attend to, which would explain his solo visit. While being away from Annie and their newborn daughter was undoubtedly difficult, David's actions reflect a strong sense of responsibility. He's making sure everything is in order both in Thailand and the United States so that his family remains secure and supported no matter where they are. Life in Thailand, a new beginning. Since their move in December 2024, David and Annie have embraced life in Thailand. They've often spoken positively about the affordability, lifestyle, and cultural richness of living there. Thailand's lower cost of living compared to the U.S. allows them to enjoy a higher quality of life without the financial pressures they once faced. For Annie, being close to family and her roots has added emotional comfort, especially during her pregnancy and after the birth of their child. Raising their daughter in Thailand gives her the unique advantage of growing up immersed in both cultures. It also offers David and Annie a chance to slow down and focus on family life without the hustle and bustle of life in the United States. In addition to enjoying a peaceful family life, David and Annie are still active on social media, regularly updating their fans with glimpses into their life in Southeast Asia. From scenic views of the Thai countryside to delicious home-cooked meals, the couple's online presence remains as vibrant and entertaining as ever. What the future may hold. David and Annie's decision not to sell their Arizona home suggests that their future remains open-ended. While Thailand may be their primary residence for now, they're clearly not ruling out the possibility of returning to the U.S. at some point. This flexibility could prove important in the years to come. As baby Minthira grows, decisions about her schooling, healthcare, and extended family visits may influence where the family chooses to spend their time. David and Annie have shown that they're adaptable and committed to doing what's best for each other and their child. Their fans appreciate this openness and maturity, which is part of what has kept them so popular long after their initial appearance on 90 Day Fiancé. While many couples in the franchise have struggled with the spotlight, David and Annie have used it to build a stronger, more secure future. Final thoughts. David Toborowsky and Annie Suwan continue to prove that love can overcome cultural differences, age gaps, and even the challenges of international relocation. From a chance meeting in Thailand to building a family across 2 continents, their journey is one of growth, commitment, and enduring love. David's recent visit to the U.S. served as a reminder that their story isn't about leaving one place behind. It's about building bridges between 2 homes. By maintaining their ties to Arizona and fully embracing life in Thailand, David and Annie are creating a life that is rich in opportunity, love, and adventure. As fans eagerly await more updates about their parenting journey and upcoming projects, one thing is certain: David and Annie's next chapter is just beginning.